Today is Tuesday, the 21st of July, and we are reading from day 202 of the Book of Mysteries by Jonathan Cahn. Day 202, Yarden, the Descender. He led me to the edge of a small valley. "Look," he said, pointing to a rocky slope on the other side of the valley down which a stream of water was descending. "It comes from a nearby spring," he said, "and descends the slope to a pool at the bottom of the valley, similar to the river that flows through the Promised Land." The Jordan River? Yes. The Jordan flows from one end of Zion to the other end. As it flows, it gives life to the land. It begins its course in the north at Mount Hermon and flows down to Galilee, then through the Jordan Valley to the wilderness of Judea, and finally into the Dead Sea where it comes to its end. In Hebrew, the Jordan is the Yarden. Do you know what it means? No. It comes from the Hebrew word yarad. Yarad means to go down, to descend. So the Jordan means the descender. "All rivers descend," he said, "but no river descends as much as does the Jordan. It descends so far that it ends its journey in the lowest place on earth, the Dead Sea. And yet it is in the Jordan's descent that it gives life to the Promised Land." What is the revelation of the Yarden? It is through a descent, I said, that life is given. "Yes," said the teacher. "And who is the descender?" God. God is the descender." "Yes," said the teacher. "God is the Yarden. It is the Most High who is the descender. Only He can fully descend. And so the descender humbled himself, descending from the heights to come into the world and taking the form of man. And as the Jordan descends to Galilee, so the descender came to the land of Galilee, and there gave life to those in need. And in the same way that the Jordan descends from Galilee to the Dead Sea, the lowest point on earth, so from Galilee the descender went down to the lowest of depths, to death and judgment. For God is love, and the nature of love is to descend that it might give of itself, and that we, in its descent, might find life. And those who have received the life of this Yarden must likewise descend and give of that life to others. For God is the Yarden, and the Yarden is love. The mission. As God descended in Messiah the Descender in order to bless us, so today descend, go lower, pour out your life that you might bless others. And we are reading from Ephesians 4, verses 8 through 10, Philippians 2, verses 3 through 9, and James 4, verse 10. May the grace and peace of God be with you.